All right, chat. What is up? We're back. You know, like most speedruns where the, person playing the game just takes a nice little 3+ hour break in the middle of the run. Yeah. We're doing that. Turn off my AC for a little bit. So, I really wanted to get this done. I felt bad that I was constantly just having to answer a bunch of stuff on email and text. So I think all of that is set now. We're getting this shit done right now. We're getting this shit done. We're 2 hours in. We're just about to fight the 4th gym. We're going to see this through. So, without further ado, back live. We're finishing Pokemon Shield Speedrun. We'll just start the timer from where it is, right where we left off in game. Let's do it. I want to make sure we get this done today. Let's get into it. I think I have the guide up. We just beat Hop number 5, the 5th Hop battle of today, and we'll just start going again. Oh. All right, we're going again. So, we need to give the wise glasses to Candy Floss. Give Candy Floss a rare candy to get to level 37. Good. All right. And into the gym just like that. I kind of have to remember the path to take on this gym, but that's fine. I always hit the stick in to sprint, and it's just not required at all. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a good most of your Monday so far. I've been kind of crazy busy running around, but I wanted to take the time, now that I have a little bit of it, sit down and get this challenge done. Because we've had a very good run up to this point. Things have gone rather well, considering this is my first time ever speedrunning this game. Alright, it looks like we pretty much just spam Moonblast almost the entire time. So, do that much I can do. Okay. All right, nice. Easy, and then we just got a triple Moonblast trainer. Easy enough. Easy enough. We got gym trainer Clive. Is this our boy from Gen 9? God, I kind of hope not. I honestly kind of hope not. Oh, we just got a Moonblast 3 times. Should be pretty straightforward. But I hope everyone's doing well. Looking forward to this. I pretty much, since I ended stream last time, I've just been thinking about finishing this run because it's gone so well and I really want to get this done. See what time I can do. I know it's not valid because I paused for hours, but I just want to see what we're capable of. So I think this is a time that can also come down a little bit with actually knowing the route, knowing some of the intricacies of this run. And actually not having to read like word for word like this as I play the game. As I start to remember some of that stuff. Should save some time. Using my Joy-Con spinning skills from Mario Party. There we go. And Moonblast plus Moonblast again, or Energy Ball. All right. Easy enough. Keep scrolling down. Then we X special attack, and then we Moonblast twice on the next person too. So pretty straightforward. Okay. Moonblast again. Okay. Easy. Easy, easy. We're chilling. We're gonna be just over 2.5 hours to fight Alistair, which is fine. And we have like a tiny bit of story, and then we're basically right on to the next gym. Oh no, we can go over here. And see if we can. Oh shit. No, wait, we gotta go left and then all the way around. Alright, I mean, just even little stuff like this is gonna save us time down the line. Get all the way over. Easy. There. Alright, well. One way of doing it. Alright, and we'll fight you. Nice. And X special. Moonblast, Moonblast. I don't know if we have to heal at all or save. It doesn't say to do either of those things, but I might just in case. Seems like always a good option for a novice such as myself. It's fine. Might have to swap out this Joy-Con at some point, so that'll be just another interesting aspect of this speedrun. Just another thing to work on. That back on. All right. 3 X specials. And then we basically just... okay. And an X accuracy. Alright, good to know. It doesn't say to heal or save. I am going to save. I'm not going to heal. We can always just do that in battle if needed. Nice. Alright, we have to talk to really weird guy Alistair. Why does this gym look carpeted? Oh. Alright, well. Let's have another linked video on how to get through the forest, which just doesn't work, so might have to do a little bit of freestyling in there. Okay, 3 X specials, right? Yeah. Right, there's one. Here's 2. Perfect. Here is 3. And we'll toss the accuracy as well. Nice. Perfect. Alright, now just... It's like we use a combination of moves. Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Hurricane our way to victory. We should be good. Make you Energy Ball twice. Alright. That should be fine. Okay. And then 2 Hurricanes should get us to victory. Just never realized how good this Pokemon was. Perfect. Like, we're really gonna one-shot a G-Max Gengar? I'm back. Did I miss much? I remember half talking about piranhas and popping out of existence. I mean, we've just been continuing with the run. We're about to beat the 4th gym. I took a little bit of a break in between because I had to take care of a bunch of stuff. So I stopped stream and then I restarted stream just a little bit ago to finish up this run. So we're just going to go from here. Timer just restarted from where I paused it. And we're going to see, I mean, roughly how long this takes. Obviously, it's an invalid run because I paused the timer. But we're still on incredibly good pace. And as long as the movement stays relatively dialed in, we don't have any big resets or big losses, we should be fine. And this guide has been very straightforward, and with the lack of RNG manipulation required, which is something I've run into a lot with other games, it makes it very easy for beginners. This is my first time ever doing this. So. Did I mention that I put my leg on a pool of piranhas and they just looked at it thinking, what's the, yeah. Huh. Okay, after cutscene. Give the rose incense back to Candy Floss. All right. Easy enough. Rest in peace, the ruins. God. They just don't like eating people. Damn. Yeah, the media's gone crazy with that one. Oh wait, we forgot to split on Alistair. There we go. A little bit late, but what are you gonna do? This dude destroys the national monument. It's cool. All right, X special. Reflect. Okay, that's fine then. Energy ball. As long as they don't use light screen, we're chilling. By the way, I'm from Brazil and I find hilarious that you can't guess the #1 threat animal on my list. Amazon river otters. Are the river otters the actual threat? I've never heard of those, but I wouldn't doubt it. They were just like a low-key menace. All right, energy ball and then another energy ball. Some real variety here. They're bigger than people, 1v1 jaguars and crocodiles. And they run with a gang? God, that actually is terrifying. Just a bunch of otters run up on you. That's wild. That are capable of taking down crocodiles. All right. After the cutscene, head through the Glimwood Tangle. All right. There's so many videos of a jaguar seeing a river otter and just freezing in fear. All right. I'm going to tell Bede that he's disqualified. Sucks to suck, Bede. All right. Just keep spamming A, and then Copperage is gonna destroy the monument. or the monument's gonna collapse. For sure we just have to like grab... Oh! And it's gone. Oh, it skipped the whole movie thing. Okay. Right after this, Glimwood Tangle. Alright. The cutscene in the books. Let's get out of here. That man made a huge amount of money on the market. Good for you, man. Such a random quote from an NPC in this game. All right, Glimwood Tangle. I don't really remember where to go, to be completely honest. Not there. Not there. Okay. Yes, we're going here. This is the only thing with being on the bike in this game is I go way too fast. And not knowing actually where to go definitely hurts a little bit. So just little stuff like this costing us time, but can easily be resolved. Bro. Really? Twice? Thank you. Alright. Okay. Alright, maybe just walk it from here. That seems a little bit simpler. Alright, random NPC down. Didn't really need to fight you at all. Okay. Okay, did I just not even need to even go that way in the first place? Cool. Just didn't even need to go there. Alright, that really was not that bad. I just got a little bit lost. But one wrong turn and it's very, very fast through there. Go right to the stadium. God. Yes, the receptionist. Cool. I think we need to do anything. Okay. And off she goes. Cool. Switch into whatever. And we got 1, 2, 3 trainers. And then a fight that it recommends saving before. So maybe a more difficult fight. Okay. just gonna be spending a lot of time looking like this, just reading the guide as we go. So I don't have to like keep bouncing back and forth, but okay. Here we go. First trainer, X special. Oh, no, just energy ball. Okay. Easy enough. And we have heal powder if we get confused. All good. Okay, question doesn't matter. Steel and poison. Scott is such a strong mon for no particular reason. Yeah, I never knew this thing was any good until one of my roommates last year got really into competitive Pokemon. And this was like an anchor on all of the teams he created. And it's just so good. It's so good. And I would have never known. Priority status moves will never be bad. Exactly. All right, now we need to X special. All right, low battery. I might have to switch out this Joy-Con real fast. Might be able to do it mid-battle. Does require me to reach under my desk to access my Switch, but we'll try it. X special attack and then energy ball. Question. Well, it doesn't matter what you answer here. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. Hold on, Switch disconnected because I took it out of the dock for a second. Energy ball, right? Energy ball, yeah. We're chilling. Everything's fine. Everything's completely fine, Chad. Don't you guys even get worried about it. I wasn't. I certainly was not worked up or worried at all. Okay, third trainer. X special, answer 1. Energy ball. What? Okay, I feel like I guess it doesn't matter the effect you get, so you just do that because it's faster? Not really sure why it keeps telling me to pick the wrong answers. Let me energy ball. All right, that's good. We need to swap Arcanine to the front of our party before Opal and then save. Perfect. All right, we're cruising. Very fast split between this and the last gym and this. Okay. Do that and then save. All right, and we go. All right, Opal fight. This it says to save beforehand, which makes me think this is probably a pretty difficult battle. So we'll see how this goes. This might require a reset or two. Yeah. What did I eat for breakfast this morning? Crazy thing to have in this random quiz that like there's no information about anywhere except just knowing. So all right, Opal, what do you got for us? We need to X special and then Dynamax. Every single Opal question is that. It really is. It totally is. X special attack. Okay. Crit's bad, but answer 2. Nice. Nice little boost. Oh, speed boost. Perfect. Dynamax burn up. Just max flare. Another one, but it's the opposite of the logic one. Yeah, exactly. I actually don't like the color pink or something. Like, that's one of them. It's ridiculous. But hopefully we'll teach a bit of a lesson here. One down, max flare. Interesting, okay. And then turn 3, we X special. And then we intentionally answer the wrong answer. I'm guessing that's because it might have Psychic go out or something, or Fairy, so it gets, our stats get swapped. Okay, we X special, then we Flamethrower. Use Iron Defense. That's not great for me, but we'll see what it does. Flamethrower. Okay, question. Question 1, answer wrong. Pink. For some reason that matters. Wait, Flamethrower? Yeah. Cool. And then we use Burn Up. Exit the gym and say no to Opal. Okay. My morning tea is finally kicking in. Great. Oh, she's awake now, chat. She was sleeping on us before. We're really gonna hope this one-shots. Alright. Perfect. Another well-executed battle. Yeah, her crack tea that she drinks in the morning to get her ready to go for the day. Alright. Of course, this cutscene's gonna take forever because she moves so slow. Nice. We will split after this. Okay, now we need to say no to her. Exit the gym and say no to Opal. Okay. Say no, right? Yes. Swap Candy Floss back to first. And fly to Hammerlock. The first cutscene, head right to Sonia. After the cutscene and the Hop cutscene, head right to Route 7, where we fight Hop again. Alright, Opal's cruising through town. She sees Bede. The apple of her eye in a weird, hopefully not weird way. Okay. There they go, off to Balonlay. Okay, we have a Sonia cutscene. There's that. Don't actually think this matters. Yep. All right. He'll take care of all that. I just need to talk to Hop. Oh, there's Hop. Oh boy. All right, great. For some reason, he needs to be motivated by getting his ass kicked again for the 6th time. So that'll be fun. To do Hop the service of once again defeating him. All right, 2x special attacks and a Moon Blast. There's one. Okay, we're confused. So turn 3, we use a heal powder. Chillin'. Crit's not great, but perfect. No longer confused. Shadow Claw, fine. And then Moon Blast. Energy Ball, Moon Blast, Moon Blast. Okay. Chillin'. Also just like pretty well over leveled at this point. Compared to Hop's team. It's also interesting how this entire like speedrun hinges on the fact that I'm guessing this Whimsicott has the same stats every single time. Which is how I think a lot of the later game speedruns are, because I know Gen 7 is a similar speedrun where you get like an in-game trade Halucha. So the in-game trade is a very interesting aspect of that speedrun. Boom, Moon Blast. Bolt on to boom, Moon Blast. And then we need to go through the next area and grab the Pixie Plate. I think it's towards the end. As a little tip to watch out for trainers. Welcome back. Has anyone playing this game ever lost to Hop? I think I have in a Nuzlocke. But not normally. Okay, you're gonna heal us up. So kind of you. And the bike might kind of ruin me here, so I gotta be careful. Oh. And then this guy he is looking very intently. What am I supposed to go all the way past him? Okay, well. I just figured I'd be running into his line of sight. But this is actually a very bad battle for me. Because actually, I'm going to just really wager that you're not still yet. Yeah. In which case, this should go fine. But, you know, just a minute here, a minute there. Rufflet, again, fine. Blast should take care of that. Yeah. Alright, I kind of just assumed I'd be in the guy's range if I just kept running, but I guess not. Alright, Cabby Bruce. Fork over your money and let's get on our way here. Alright. There's only one mandatory battle. I'm not going to bike through here just for the sake of navigation. Dr. Joanna, I'm pretty sure this is you. You seem like a doctor. Alright, sweet. Hurricane Energy Ball. Easy, chat. We are doing just fine. And as we're approaching that 3-hour mark, we still have 3 gym leaders left to beat, and then the whole like tournament and climax of the story. So I'm guessing probably like 4.5 to 5 hours. I think Energy Ball. Yeah, it's a 13 out of 16 chance. Nice. So with this one, like looking back, there's probably not as much time I can save on this as other speedruns, but I think there's a trainer up out of here we need to look out for. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't quite remember the way we need to go here, but I'm gonna freestyle a little bit. I'm trying to like familiarize myself with the area that looks like where the pixie plate is. Okay, I need to watch out for you. None of that was necessary. Okay, cool. And wait for her to come back up the stairs. How does this even work? Alright, well, we get a little bit more time saved. You're a dragon, so... You're also ghost, but I think this should do it. Yeah. Well, if anything, now our Whimsicott's just a little bit better. But it also... Oh, wait a minute. We might over level, which would be a big problem. So I think we only obey up to 45, and because... Whimsicott's a trade Pokemon, that actually matters a bit more here. We just have to head into the gym immediately. We can skip all of the trainers. So I guess we go back. We go this way? Oh, we just literally go this way. I'm sweating trying to pass that guy. Okay. I'm gonna run from this and see if this is where the pixie plate is. Pretty unclear on that with these little screenshots. I don't think that's it. No, it's brick break. Okay, so we're gonna have to run back a little ways. It's fine. Really trying to remember where this area is. Is it here? No. Okay, well. Now things are getting interesting because there's also this trainer back here that I really don't want to fight. Which realistically I should have run all the way there to get the save point. We're just grabbing everything now. We're grabbing all the items. Okay. Oh. Sandaconda. Okay, well, that's something. If the pixie plate's right at the beginning, that's going to be kind of a rough look for me. So. Okay, about halfway. So we just need to avoid this guy. Which we might be able to sneak by on the far end if I just bike. I don't know how he turns around. That'll be the only thing to check. But I think if I sneak that right side, we're fine. He walks like kind of to the left. Yeah, we're good. All right. I mean, couple minutes lost, but what are you going to do? Nice phalanx. I think we're all right without it. Got away safely. Okay. Don't equip that until after the Melanie fight. That's fine. Head to the gym immediately. Say yes to the receptionist. We have a picture of the gym puzzle below. Avoid the cops. No, I actually think that's to the spa. Let me go back up this other way. All right. Practice trainer skip before runs. Well. I think we'll just hit a save right in the beginning of this area. That way we can reset if we mess up pretty bad. Yep. Gym puzzle. Great. Save for Melanie. Okay. And interestingly enough, we don't use Arcanine. But this will be the real test. This is the first gym puzzle that actually requires a bit of knelling. So take a little bit of navigating to get all this right. Like, here's this device. Have fun not falling in holes where you would die. Can you hear me? They have people trapped in here? Okay, we go here. Wait. We just... What? Practice trainers? What do you... Huh? There's a... How do I skip that trainer? That's where you're supposed to go. If we over level with this, I guess we'll reset. But for now, I'm just gonna keep going. I just don't know how we're supposed to skip that. Because it has us run. Like, the trainers are looking there. That first one, trainer's looking at you the entire time. That's where you're supposed to enter from. So we go up here. The edge. All right, well, this is drawn out also on a tile-based system. Are those just the warning areas, or the holes are the blue? So we cut through. So like that's one thing where we can actually skip the trainer. What? Okay, well. Oh, he does look around. Okay, hold on. That's fine. So we need to go. He's looking to the left, and then you right over there. Yep. All the way over, then up, then over. Then we have to go. Okay, fine. Could use some studying time here. That probably wouldn't kill me. But good to know that we can actually skip the trainers like that. Okay, great. Okay. Over. Go straight up for a while. There's a third guy there. If we skip by doing that. By doing that. Okay. Go over. Up. Over. Up. Over. What? Oh, great. Now we have to redo all that. So do I have to go to the left of that rock? I keep thinking I have to go to the right of that rock, and I don't think that's the truth. Okay, I think I'm going... Oh, I'm... Okay, I didn't have the full image. That's on me. Can't blame the guide for being wrong if I'm not actually looking at the entire thing. Okay. Over here. Here. Then go back to the left. Then up here. We're safe. Go off the right side and around. All right, that definitely took a little while. But practice. First try attempting this speedrun, so that could have been worse. And now it's time to battle Melanie. We'll save before her. And we 1x special, and apparently that'll do it. According to this, that's all we need. It's wild how useful X items actually are when you use them. I never used them as a kid, so it's funny to me seeing how beneficial they are to have. But yeah, Melanie's whole bit is trapping people in ice in her gym until they die, apparently. I don't really know how that goes. Yeah, X special, Dynamax, then we energy ball, energy ball, energy ball. X special. Tank that. Speed falls, which is problematic, you would think. Airstream. And then we energy ball right to victory, apparently. Okay. One. Easy enough. If we over level in this, I think we're okay. Because we're in the battle. That one's energy ball. Cool, and I think we actually move faster now that we've done that. Our energy ball is a 15 out of 16 roll. I'm now seeing why we saved. It's good odds, but you never know. Alright, so we have to get out of Dynamax, they have to go into Dynamax. Or Gigantamax, rather, for that purpose. Small Whimsicott is after the fact. And we have Energy Ball. And we're going to go Gigantamax. All right, good roll. Easy peasy. After the cutscene, give the pixie plate to Candy Floss. We fight Hop for a 7th time. I know we fight him at least once more in the tournament, so they really ran out of people to make you fight in this game. They really ran out of people to make you fight. All right, let's grab the badge. Stuff. All right. Easy enough. Imagine we just walk out here. Pixie plate. Give. Over that. Yes. Okay. We talk to Sonia. We go to the restaurant, which I think is to our left. I don't know why it looks like the guy from Burger Town, but... Alright, let me say yes to hop. Oh yeah, we met them in the Slumbering Weald. How this, the theme for this stuff is literally just like a slowed down version of the Slumbering Weald theme. Am I a sucking worthless idiot? Yes. Cries on floor. Pretty much how it goes, yeah. That's about it. You're a very accurate assessment of Hop. You fight him, it's at least 8, if not 9 times in this game, and he loses every single time. Alright, cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. We can become the new heroes. I don't know, Hop kind of sucks. Alright, but we'll fight him. We X special 3 times, and we wipe his team. Yeah, it's... His character is just like... They try to make you feel bad for him, but he's so annoying that it's really hard to... Like, oh, he's losing his sense of self, and like... He's living in this world where his brother is like everyone's hero, including his own, but he has this like sense of everybody's... He has all these expectations that he feels like are set for him by who his brother is. Which, like, it's a meaningful story, but just he comes across as being like, wah, 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 I suck at Pokemon. Feel bad for me. I think that was 3. I guess we'll Giga Drain. If we don't knock out, we'll know. His battle theme's crazy, though. I give him some respect on that. Hail does 7. We're chilling on that respect. Moonblast, 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 Giga Drain. Which I'm guessing is just for the next fight. I just find him to be spoiled. I mean, I guess that too. His characters... I don't know. They just have like a pretty direct conflict where it makes sense why he's having the problems that he does, but... If you didn't have to constantly deal with this, like, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, like, chill, bro. I'm just trying to beat the story. And in this case, I'm trying to beat the story fast. And we're good. Person's better and trainer this whole competition. I at worst lose once or twice some gyms, but no shot over half of them, so I'm the number 2 in the country. Clearly I'm worthless. Yeah. He also, I guess, in respect to the rest of the story, yeah, he is really good. It just so happens that he's fighting... His brother is currently the best trainer, and he's fighting what will become the best trainer in the Galar region. But, I don't know, it's... You're allowed to want to win, but at the same time being like... Pity me for being decent. It is kind of a weird... I don't know how he fits in like the actual anime and stuff, but in the story of this, I don't know. He does come back around at the end a little bit, where he has like a nice, it's a good arc. It's just the way it's done, I think, could have used some work. All right, we go to the right now, I believe. And out here. Well, what are you gonna do? Couple more trainer battles that I probably could avoid if I watched the speedrun ahead of time. But go through the Route 9 water and pick up the max elixir on the beach only if you didn't get the ether in the Galar mine, which I did, so we don't need to do that. And then we fight Team Yell grunts, and then Marnie, and then more Team Yell grunts. Oh. Okay. But I think this is where we get the bike upgrade. So. Cool, I guess. Alright. It's the same poor doctor. These guys are just constantly harassing everyone in the region. Moonblast, Moonblast. Alright. Simple enough. Just have to hit A a bunch of times. Whimsicott is so busted. So busted. But looking at the splits, it's funny how the first gym was an hour and 12 minutes. And everything after that has been on these like 20 to 40 minute increments, like pretty consistently. All right. This poor Dreadnought, man. Yes, I'm having fun. All right, bike in the water, cool. I really don't remember the movement. But as long as we don't hit trainers or man-tykes flying through the air. Seems like things should be, for the most part, okay. I'd love to heal before this, considering... Okay, you have Torment and Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch would kill me. It's one of those moments where I've only gone through this area one singular time when I actually played the game. I don't really remember how to go. Kind of just have to make it up. Okay, well, that was good enough. Might just heal a little bit here. I don't know if this is going to ruin the run or anything, but... That seems like it should do it. We'll save just in case. Need to fight Marnie. And... I mean, I think most of this is supposed to be healing via... the Giga Drain that you used at the end of this. But Okay, we got Team Yell, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Team Yell grunts to deal with. So, that'll be a project, but what are you gonna do? You know? Alright, X special. Nasty plot kind of terrifies me, but Moonblast. Oh wait, we Giga Drain. Oh, Sucker Punch does not. Okay, well, for some reason I thought Sucker Punch would be super effective. Well, that's just my own blunder. Moonblast. Hurricane if Torment. I think I should Torment, or I should Hurricane then, because it used Torment on me. Nice. Also, the rivals have really good themes in this game too. I don't love a ton of the route music, and some of the city music's okay, but there are some other ones that are great. Hurricane. Scrafty has scary face, and you are not faster at -1. Okay. And Moonblast. Also with this guide, a lot of the like decision tree type stuff is minimized. It's not like if this, then this, then this, if this, then this. If like, it's pretty much either do one thing or another thing. Very straightforward. Not like other ones are sometimes if you have this ability, this nature, do this. Granted, the beginning was a little bit like that with Growlithe and knowing its attack stats and stuff. But this, it's pretty much like you either make this decision or that decision based on one factor. You don't have to know all the variables, which is really nice for a beginner speedrunner. I'll be honest, tell me more than 2 good route or city music themes in any Pokemon game. Most of the Pokemon games, I would say, I think have really good routes and cities. Gen 2, New Bark Town's great, National Park's great, Azalea Town's great, Ecruteak, Cherry Grove, Gen 3, basically every single song. Pokemon can do battle music, that's it. It's hit or miss, rather miss and maybe hit sometimes otherwise. I actually think they do a lot of good music. I personally disagree, but completely valid take. Because music is something that's so up to your own perception. So, you know, who am I to tell anyone that their music taste is wrong in reverse? So, I personally think it was very consistent through Gen 5. Gen 6, 7, 8, for me, I think is where it starts to get a little bit more hit or miss, personally. Because it's a good gen that has like good music everywhere somehow. I mean, Gen 3 is what I grew up on. It was my first ever Pokemon game, so you'll rarely ever catch me saying anything bad about Generation 3 Pokemon. But once again, very much just my own take. I'm gonna need to heal or use an ether because I'm using so many Moonblasts. So let's do that now. I'm right by the gym. Or by the Gen 5 doesn't have bad music. It won't annoy you, but it's not very memorable. I disagree again. I think Gen 5 has some of the best music in the entire Pokemon franchise. Alright, bit of a trek, but I guess, yeah. Let's retire. I think this is probably where we're supposed to use that ether that we like picked up along the beach, but or can use from Galar Mine, but route wise, I think some of the routes are good, but I think a lot of the city and battle themes are fantastic in Gen 5. It's a miss in the sense that you won't remember it most of the time, aside of Gen 3 in the first town, Gen 5. It has the Furret walking music. Yeah, it's definitely different for everyone. Why do they make such good music to a random small town? It's definitely different for everyone, because for me, walking through certain towns in that game, or really in Gen 3, I guess the most, like those songs instantly transport me back to that region. Whereas Gen 5, I really haven't played it a ton. I've just listened to music a lot, so I can't really associate the themes with like the routes or the cities that they represent, but just knowing the music itself is fantastic. But once again, very subjective. Okay, we need to Moonblast again. Surprise, surprise. Oh. Alright. It is strange that the entire, like, bad team in this game is just a bunch of Marnie fans. But they can't all be winners, right? Moonblast again. It's also funny the difference in XP curve here, where like Arcanine's really not that high level. Okay. Moonblast Drapion plus X special attack Candy Floss. Ah, this is where we're supposed to use the ether. So if I didn't run into all those extra battles, I think I would still have moves left over. There's only one bad music take. Too much insert instrument. It sounds and is an excuse to complain about something, but you can't find something to complain about. Yeah, I mean, once again, like, it's so hard to talk about music in a way that's fair. Just because, like, everyone experiences sound so differently. As someone with, like, very little experience in music, but a tiny bit. I'd say a little bit potentially above the average. It's just so, like, up to one's interpretation. And there's so many studies, too, about just how, like... So we're not going to use that because we don't need the ether. Giga Drain to heal up. But there's so many studies about how people experience music and just what things, like, shape their perception of music, too. All right. And we now are on to Gym Leader Piers. And we basically just X attack or X special and Moonblast our way to victory. Unless we get sand attacked, we just use an X accuracy as well. Pretty simple. That's it. All right. I got like the music here. They go for that grunge feel, but it's not really doing it for me. All right. Piers putting on a show for the homies. I love how there's like no music, but there's just microphone feedback. And he's doing a show to 7 people. The moment you get out of this place, I will forget the music. That's true. I also will. Yeah. You're not wrong. That is a good point. Alright, they're all locked up behind this rusty chain link fence. Alright, Piers, let's get it. Why is there so much microphone feedback noise? Every time he moves. Oh. Like, I won't remember this theme, but this theme's good. I won't ever forget Piers trying to sing with no voice acting. Yeah, in some games, they always, like, toe this weird line with whether or not to give people voice lines. So remember, like, all the old Lego games, they would never give people voice lines. They just make these random noises, whereas they actually, like, have them voice acting in newer games, which is some people don't like. I'm still kind of on the fence about, as someone who played a lot of Lego Star Wars. It's kind of weird to hear them just speaking to you normally, but at the same time, it, you know, it's whatever. Kind of makes more sense than just this character making noises at you. But then they have also the singing in, like, Gen 5. Maybe it's only Black 2, and it's really weird and kind of cringe. So. All right, boom. Another level up. And another Moonblast. First gun tank. After the cutscenes in Spike Myth and Route 9, head back into Spike Myth, bike through Spike Myth to get the choice specs, then bike all the way back. Bike through the tunnel to Route 7. After the cutscene, give the choice specs to Candy Floss and fly to Hammerlock. Alright, Piers done. Then we're going to be choice specsing everything. I love the Black White 2 Roxy singing, not because it sounds good, it's a 5 out of 10 music-wise, but it just builds the atmosphere. See, there you go. I mean, that's... I'm glad it builds the atmosphere. I think for me, it took me out of it a little bit too much as someone who never associates Pokemon with having, like, voice lines. For me, it's a little bit jarring, but it's also, like... For me, when I came back to Black 2, I was 21 years old. So, like, the illusion's a little bit less than if I was playing that game as a kid. And I think if you played it more as a kid, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you played as an adult, it's like, you can't enjoy it. But, for me, it's a little bit less about the illusion at this point of like, oh, this is a, you know, they're building this world, which is kind of cool. And I think music's a big part of that too, to go back to what we were talking about before. In the same way that, like, I get lost in that sense of world building with Gen 3 because it's so nostalgic to me too. But, okay. Do we actually have to go that way, or can we just go right into Spike Myth? We can go right back. Yeah. Spike. Through Spike Myth to get choice specs. Where would those be? Looking for an item. Oh. All right. Oh, he's still performing. Good for him. They love Spike Myth. Gym music is not really made to be listened to just to fit for the theme. That's true too. Kind of build that ambiance. All right, back out we go. Bike through the tunnel to Route 7, and after the cutscene, we'll give those choice specs to Whimsicott. Oh. Can we Can we go around or? All right, that's because he's fighting a Dynamax Pokemon, I think. Hi, James in chat. What's up, Electric Dream Machine? How you doing? Welcome. After this cutscene, we need to equip those choice bags. We're doing a very casual speed run through Pokemon Shield. It's my first time ever speedrunning this game, and we're just kind of going by this guide that I found on speedruns.com. So choice specs, candy floss, cool. All right, and then fly to Hammerlock. After the cutscene in Hammerlock, head to the stadium. Oh, that was quick. Is this so you can hunt the legends? No, this is just genuinely because I want to see how fast I can speedrun this game, because I've caught a total of like 4 Pokemon so far. So, no, this is just for the sake of speedrunning. Speedrunning Pokemon is something I've never really done. And a lot of the early speedruns are just very, very technical and require tons of practice, as evidenced by the constant resetting, the flow timer, the frame perfect inputs, whereas this is just like, go catch Pokemon, because it's in the overworld. You don't need to do some crazy manip, you just need to run through the grass until you find it. Like, there's not as much tech that goes with this, so it's a lot easier as someone who's a novice in the speedrunning community for Pokemon to take a crack at it and have some fun. And honestly, this run has gone very well. There's maybe like 15 minutes that can be saved in terms of, you know, me screwing up an encounter, me going somewhere I'm not supposed to go, like me running the wrong way on a route, me grabbing an item not supposed to, that type of stuff. I'm not built for speedrunning. I didn't think I was either. I didn't think I was built for shiny hunting either. I'm not a very patient person, but there's a lot of stuff in these new games that they just make it so much more beginner friendly. Okay, say yes to receptionist. So we got it. This bro is scrolling on Twitter, pardon me, x.com. That sounds worse. Sounds like he's something up to something nefarious. I watched those videos of Super Metroid speedruns and I was just like, I could never. I remember hearing of old like Zelda speedruns where if you looked in like a certain place at a certain frame, you could skip a like chunk of the game. And watching like Super Mario 64 speedruns, there are all these little tricks that you can do. And like, that's the stuff that takes forever to learn, and I always kind of forget about it, and which is why I like this, because it's very easy to just do, as I'm reading off this Google Doc that just says Moonblast Pelipper plus Burn Up Pelipper, which I think my Candy Floss is 1 level over, which is why that happened. Turn 2, Moonblast Sliggoo plus heal whoever took damage. I'm just gonna use a potion on Arcanine. Okay. But yeah, so this is a very low technical, low tech speedrun. It's literally just a Google Doc that I've been reading off of that. There's been very little decision making I've had to do. Whereas a lot of speedrunning is, okay, if this happens, I know exactly what to do. I don't have to look over at this guide, but like, I can just kind of play like this, eyes bouncing back and forth, and it's very easy to do. I need to walk up to you today. That much I still need to pay attention for. But also Electric Tree Machine. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Monday. Okay. Camilla. Turn 1 Moonblast Turtonator X Special Candy Floss. Moonblast Turtonator X Special Candy Floss. And then it has literally 1 additional line. That is if I got disabled on turn 1, which I did not. It's not this massive decision tree. It's just like, this is one scenario. This is the only other scenario. Oh wait, Moonblast is disabled. Okay, I'd take all of that back. Turn 2 if disabled. Turn 2 X special attack Arcanine Flamethrower. Alright, I mean, this guide is yet to fail me, but... Oh, that is bad. That's very bad. Alright, we made it out. Ooh. Well, that was supposed to happen. I can just heal up though. We're good. We're good. Open your menu, swap items on Candy Floss and Arcanine. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, that was not according to the script. That's fine. Wait, let's just do this. Pixie Plate. That, and I'm supposed to give choice specs to Arcanine. Give Pixie Plate, heal if burned. I'm just gonna heal you all the way up. And we use the energy root. Nice. Okay. I'm actually gonna heal again on Arcanine just in case. Alright, Moonblast, Hakamoa, and Flamethrower Abomasnow. And we will most certainly be saving before Raihan. Most certainly will be saving before that battle, because watching Whimsicott actually get knocked out for the first time this run is a little bit nerve-wracking when you only have 2 Pokemon on your team. So, but interesting that the choice specs are like a big thing here. Okay, now we kind of have a bit more decision making. If this move is used, do that. If this move is used, do that. Okay, well, perfect. All right, we get to fight Raihan. Energy Ball, Gigalith, X Special, Candy Floss. If Breaking Swipe used, if Steel Wing used. Those are the only things that can happen apparently, so we'll operate under those assumptions. Don't forget, don't get scared over this gym. I'm terrified of this gym. I've had some bad experiences here in Nuzlocke, in just regular playthroughs. I've been demolished by Raihan, so hoping that isn't the case. Clearly nothing to worry about. We'll be good. We'll be good. All right. Energy Ball, X Special Attack. Although it may look like we're close to being done with just 2 splits left, we also have to keep in mind that like the entire climax of the story plays out before we win the game. So, okay. Energy Ball, Gigalith. X Special. Oh, hey, it's the Influencer Gym Leader. Yeah, a new thing that they've started doing a lot randomly. Which is kind of like a little bit weirdly meta. Okay, what move are you going to use? Okay, use Steel Wing. Turn to Energy Ball, Flygon, X Special, Candy Floss. If you don't have a way to heal paralysis, Giga Drain, Sandaconda, X Special. Okay. So we have Energy Ball, Flygon. And then we X Special, right? Yeah. Okay. Turn 3 Moonblast, Duraludon, Heal Powder, Candy Floss, or just waste turn if not paralyzed. Okay. Okay. When are they going to make a Nuzlocke reference? It'll be meta. Guess that's true. Okay, and then Moonblast, Anaconda. Heal Paralysis if needed. Oh, that actually worked? Holy shit. Alright, easy enough. And then we just Moonblast and heal if needed. Heal Paralysis, that is. Flare. Not needed, so we will just Moonblast. It's really interesting that we do that. Oh, we don't need to heal. So. Alright. Done. 8th gym down. That went very well. Dude is 7'6" compared to our height. All right, we're on the Leon split, but that by no means we're done. So, all right, Raihan, thank you. Cool. After cutscene with Magnolia, swap items that Candy Floss has choice specs. All right. Oh, wait, with Magnolia, whatever it is. Once we're done talking to Grandma, that'll be good. All right. All right, she's fitted up in her lab coat. Cool. You know, a lab coat and a crop top. It's an interesting effect that's not scientifically safe, but... All right, swap items like Candy Floss. Has choice specs. Cool. Fly to the right, Hammerlock Center. There have been shiny hunters in the anime too. That's pretty much... That actually is really cool. I think there's been like a few shiny hunters in the games too, right? Head into the station and activate the cutscene with Raihan. Okay. I think there are a couple people in like the battle tower in Gen 3. I remember seeing a YouTube video about it. All right. Cool. Talk to the guy behind the desk. Buy 9 full restores. I never knew this was Pokemon. Literally never knew that. Alright, full restore. Dr. Graham. Learn how to dodge the trainers as seen below. Great. X special. Giga Drain. If Calm Mind, turn 1, use Moonblast. Okay, I thought I cut that turn nicely on the inside, but... Alright, we gotta fight you. run behind this hiker, past a business dude, and around a rock. That's what the pictures are showing me. X special. I find it interesting how often you use X special in just random ass trainer battles too, but whatever gets it done, I guess. And then we Giga Drain, which I'm guessing will just heal us back up to full. Perfect. Well, close to full. And then we need to fight 3 guys at the end, I think. 2 or 3. Okay. We get up here. Nice business guy. Rose on his phone. Nice. Oh. By the way, never speedrun Scarlet and Violet. I can't say I was ever planning on it, so I do appreciate the heads up. Those games are something, man. I hate on them. I hate on them a little too much still, but X special Moonblast. All right. When this tutorial stops at 57 minutes, you just don't. Okay, Drizzle's actually kind of clutch because it means we won't take damage. X special, Tailwind, that's fine. And Moonblast. We still outspeed even with the Tailwind. Chilling. And realistically, all we have to do is, I think, we have to do a couple stages of battles, and the tournament. Then we run out. We do the whole like Macros Cosmos thing. Fight Oleana next day. We're gonna go fight Leon. We have to go run, grab the shield, come back Eternatus. I think we can just run through here pretty free, and then we literally just go up here and then Hiker Donald. Might be a couple other people. 2 energy balls. Gentleman Glenn. Moonblast. Open your bag. Deposit Arcanine before the double battle. Cool. Like, how crazy that the quickest possible way to do a tutorial is basically an hour. Oh, I completely agree. It's just a lot of spamming, especially if you've played the game. And even if you pick options that are like skip movies, skip cutscenes, you still just end up in a lot of stuff. Okay, Air Slash does, wait, that's first impression does 32 with Phalanx. We're chilling there. Cool. Alright. It's interesting that we deposit, because I feel like Arcanine was going to be very helpful with the Chairman Rose battle. Are you Gentleman Glenn? You must be. You can't do this set mode, so the annoying would you want to switch won't stop. Oh, you can't? Oh, that's... I've noticed how important that is in speedruns too. Just not having to have that dialogue come up after every single battle, every single Pokemon knocked out. It's also interesting to see the whole, in this, like, naming your character is important, but naming your Pokemon isn't. Moonblast, I think? Yeah, Moonblast. Just because of the fact that the text is instant. Scarlet and Violet doesn't have set mode, they removed it. Why? Because imagine liking your fan base and having self-respect. There's a lot of decisions they've made along the way that are steps in the wrong direction. And they're always steps forward too, but there are also some really random, like, here's a feature that everyone likes. Like, I don't know, a noise with the shiny Pokemon. Everyone likes that. Why'd you remove any indication that Pokemon are shiny? No clue. All right, remove Growl or Arcanine. Pause it. And you won't fight me. After the hop cutscene, open your menu, put Arcanine back in the bag, swap so Candy Floss has the pixie plate. Honestly, I think Game Freak lives in delusion. It's hard to like a franchise that does one baby step forward per game. I don't know. I think they do a lot of stuff, but every time they explain their choices, they bring this, oh, this game is for this demographic, which I think makes sense that you're trying to connect with other audiences, but like when you're doing so oftentimes at the expense of alienating your existing audience too, which is kind of tough. But I guess the money's in the younger people now, I guess. I don't know who the bigger group is, the people who've been playing Pokemon since Gen 1 who are just kind of lifetime fans of the franchise, or the young kids nowadays. Okay, after that, swap items, fly to Wind top right, Wind center. This game absolutely folds to other franchises when it comes to children. I guess that's true. Bike into the stadium. Okay. All right, Martin 3. I am going to quickly run to the bathroom, chat. So we'll have to do that. Because I think we actually fight Marnie in the... Yeah, okay. X special, Moonblast. If that. All right, I'm going to save here. I'm going to very quickly run to the bathroom and I will be right back. Don't leave. All right, we're back. Get the BRB text off screen. All right. So we'll do this. Also, isn't Nuzlocke popular on social media nowadays? Isn't that the sort of thing that they're doing what their warped sense of children would like? I don't really know. That stuff I'm not really sure about. Okay. Torment, which means I don't know what, but Giga Drain. That should probably get us just about back up to full. Nice. Moonblast. Oh wait, no. Moonblast. Hurricane. on Scrafty. But yeah, there's always, I mean, I think they try to change so many things with every game that they're going to have some hits and some misses. And you just kind of have to hope that like the general good features outweigh the bad. Which I think is the case for a lot. Like every generation has stuff that's like, why does this exist? Every generation. Energy ball. And I think in recent games, a lot of times people feel that balance is straying or kind of skewing a lot more towards the why is this in the game. All right. And we Moonblast. So we fight Hop the 8th time after this. Also need to swap items. But I also don't think Pokemon would be as popular as it is if they just switched like, all right. It's also hard back when your game's made in 1996 to get like a public perception on the intricacies of each feature. Like, oh, how did people feel about this one specific feature? Should we keep it? Should we change it? So you have to make general changes in general, you know, some stuff has stayed basically the same since day one. Other stuff's changed along the way, but I think I just got tired of the excuses and want most new features to suck and for them to not remove the good ones. So they were pointing out that it sucks. It's all like tough to figure out though, I feel like. All right, we need to swap. Right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we got choice specs, and then we just 2x special attack, and then we Moonblast our way to victory. The threat is that they don't have the resources to do everything that people like, so the game should be done in such a way that features are cumulative. Exactly. There's certain level of realistic and unrealistic expectations that people have for these games. And I think nowadays it might start to build on the more unrealistic side of things, but yeah, they're changing things every game. And I think they have to do these like big blanket changes because they can't afford to make one little change and then everyone's like, okay, why'd you release the same game twice? Like, no matter what you do with an audience as big as theirs, you're going to split the crowd in some way. Okay. Are they doing every Pokemon from zero every time? If that's the case, that's really dumb. Exactly. I think they're building off existing concepts, ideas, models, that type of stuff. If we get paralyzed, no, we're chilling. All right. Yep, just Moonblast. All right. Well. So, I don't imagine they're building from the ground up every time. It's also tough when you have to consider the lag time on some stuff too, where like they have been working on whatever the next Pokemon game is probably since even before Scarlet and Violet came out. So, you know, the year's length that it takes for the new game to come out, there's so much can change in the landscape of gaming, Pokemon, those style of games in general, that by the time it comes out, it's hard to, you know, correct the course from where you started. You've had to dedicate all this time and resources to something. Maybe they'll do the opposite since it's always like that. I don't think it's necessarily true. Like, I don't think it's always the opposite of what people want. So they did Pokemon from scratch in Sword and Shield. I mean, they might have. It's definitely the first, like, really HD models for any of these games. People complain, tell me, can't, yeah, just pop in, but that's one of my least of my worries. Most of the models are exactly the same. The thing is, if they changed every model, wouldn't people hate that too? People are so particular about, oh, in Gen whatever, this Pokemon looks so good. But in this generation, it sucks. Like, if they change them, people hate it. If they keep it the same, oh, well, why do all the Pokemon look the same as they did in 1996? Like, there's no good way of splitting it up, you know? Somebody's always going to not like it. That's, once things get big enough, it's always going to be that way. Point isn't change the models, we made them from scratch and being a clean faced lie. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't in the room making the games, man. They could also have a different interpretation of what that means. Who knows? Who knows? All right, everyone's cheering for us, and Leon's just posed already, which is weird. I don't even, like, what is the pop-in thing that... Because I just don't... I probably know what it is. I just don't, like, I've never heard it referred to as a pop-in feature. Okay, after the first cutscene, swap Arcanine to the front, swap items. So Arcanine has choice specs. Go outside, say yes to Piers, and do the first Eric fight. Yeah, there's also just a lot that we don't know. That's kind of part of the whole... Pop-in is the phenomenon of characters and Pokemon appearing out of nowhere rather than having a smooth transition. Understandable. But yeah, that's always a balance too. Like, what level of realism do we want in a game that's kind of supposed to be a fantasy world? Like, all right, we'll do that. We need to swap Arcanine to the front and swap items so that Arcanine has the choice specs. There we go. I don't know why I didn't like just trigger the cutscene, but all right. This kind of just comes out of nowhere, honestly. Like, the whole... this whole plot doesn't really evolve from anywhere. Alright, well, let's go fight Eric. There, then he's on the outside of the circle, and then he's in the phone booth. Flamethrower. We go to the Pokemon Center, and then we flamethrower 4 more times in 2 different battles. Easy enough. The boosted stats for this. It's kind of hype. It's probably the only reason we outspeed Durant, honestly. All right. He runs away. We need to go to the Pokemon Center. And we need to buy none of those. 5 calcium, 9 zinc. Nice. But yeah, it's looking like if I had to guess about 5 hours to finish this, which is crazy that somebody's beat it in 4, like just over 4. Because I don't know how they got through so much of this so fast. I mean, not having to play the game like this, looking at a guy the entire time probably helps. And also, yeah, battle here, battle there, encounters here and there. Took me a while to get Growlithe, little stuff like that, but it's crazy to think that they've saved that much time. But yeah, a lot of evidence apparently that they didn't remake stuff, but I don't know. I'm not super bent out of shape about it personally, but it is kind of a weird thing for them to do. Frost Seed, flamethrower, spike into Rose Tower, flamethrower. Yeah, that's all right. Well, but yeah. Also, do they ever really explain what Macros Cosmos is? Is that just Rose's company? Like, I don't know. Be nice if they explained. Okay, bike into Rose Tower. Okay, it's just Rose's company. Cool. Steelix flamethrower. Okay. I feel like we're gonna have to use an ether here eventually. So we just flamethrower everything. They want, you see, they wanted to do an Aether Foundation copy, but couldn't bother. I don't know. All right, off we go to Rose Tower. Let's fight 4 sets of trainers. I think Team Yell makes a whole disruption here. They kind of clutch up for us, to be completely honest. As much as I hate Team Yell, they clutch. Oh, Piers has got this. Let's go. Where did he pull that microphone from? They want to be Team Skull so badly. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, well, everyone comes running through. They have to run out of the way, and the job is done. On to Rose Tower we go. Okay. Alright, let's go for it. And Piers made it after all that. Okay. All right, off we go. I do kind of love this like a little entryway too with all the roses. That's a pretty sweet touch. All right. Flamethrower our way up this entire elevator. That's all we have to do. It's literally all we have to do. So we'll just keep doing that. Make our way up there, and then at the top we actually have to do a bit of finessing. Have candy floss, wise glasses, all the calcium and zinc. Swap items that candy floss has the choice specs and Arcanine has the wise glasses. When was I supposed to swap those? X special, accuracy, hurricane, 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 X special, hurricane, hurricane. Okay. Just reading ahead as to what I have to do in the Oleana battle. Flamethrower Q-Fant. And Flamethrower Bronzong. I love how Hop just has the worst Pokemon ever for this. Just bring a normal type into a battle against steel types. And just use the normal moves. But as long as you're a body to take some hits, works for me. It's outspeed though. Alright. Just gotta make sure I do all the, there's what, 5 items there that I have to do. So remembering to do all those at the top will be a big part of this. But I think we're, I don't know, 30, like, under 5 hours, I think would be the goal. Seems like a bit of a stretch because we still have to do this, fight Oleana, go back down, get the next day, go to Leon, do that, grab the sword and shield, and then come back, fight Eternatus, catch Eternatus, then fight Leon again, and then that's it. But all of that takes a while, so presumably it's gonna come down to the wire in the sub 5 hours, which I honestly have no clue where that puts us. Technically, this is not a submittable run because I did pause in the middle. But very good for getting a frame of reference. So. Turn 1 Flamethrower Clang. Cool. But this will come down to the wire a little bit, I think, which will be kind of fun. Be exciting to see if we can sneak under that 5 hour mark. Which once again, I have no clue how that puts us in the frame of Pokemon Shield speedruns, but we're getting healed up, which is super nice. So we don't have to worry about that at all. And then Steelix, then Stunfisk. And then we have to pull off some maneuvers. We'll be good. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it. This really has gone by very fast. It hasn't felt super drawn out. And knowing that you can beat the game this way is really nice because if you don't do it this way, the game does take forever. So it's kind of nice to have that. You know, knowing I can get through the story in 5 hours versus getting through it in like 10 if I play very, very casually, but like still with some interest in progressing the story quickly. That's not good. Miss. Okay, bounce, fine. Just flamethrower it again. Alright, well. Now it uses its first fighting move in the past 3 battles. Good to finally witness. Okay. Theme's going crazy in the background again. I'll say it. All right, up we go. Hopefully we have a little bit of time before we walk over, because otherwise I was supposed to do something. All right, bag. Go to menu, give Candy Floss the wise glasses. Okay. Give Candy Floss all of the calcium and zinc. Swap items so that Candy Floss has the choice specs and Arcanine has the wise glasses. No, I'm supposed to swap Pokemon. Save. Okay. Alright. Now we fight Oleana. She's tweaking. And we have to X special, X accuracy, and then Hurricane. It's also interesting how little you really Dynamax during this. X special. Use Icy Wind. Use an X speed at some point. X accuracy. Maybe with Serena we'll do. Okay, we got Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. Yeah, this theme's actually pretty good. I've really come around on a lot of the themes in this game. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go one more turn. Salazzle, we're gonna Hurricane. I do need to use an X speed. Oh, shit. Okay. That's why we save. That is why we save. I think I was supposed to use an X speed before that. I should have used an X speed while Frostlass was still out there. Luckily, we've organized everything. We did all the items we needed to beforehand, so we literally just have to spam A on her again. Not a big deal. But our first real like problem in this run. First time something like that's happened, so it's all right. We can recover for sure. Special Icy Wind, so we're gonna have to do that again. Fine. X accuracy and next speed. Will-O-Wisp. Burned. Hex does 78 when burned. So we can live that and the burn. And then I'm going to full restore. So I'm assuming why we have these. And then hopefully you will Hex again. Shit. I don't want to use another X speed, but we have to, I think. Might just get stuck in this cycle of now if I get burned. Shoot, I don't know what the answer is here. Guess we run it again? Might be fast enough? not really sure if X speeds boost us more than Icy Wind reduces. So I might need to buy another X speed if that's the case, but... Oh, we actually have to fight the gym leader portion of this too. I forgot. Okay. Speed-wise, we seem to be doing okay. Zarina. Okay, Icy Wind reduces 1, X speed raises 2. Okay. So the second one was kind of a waste. That's okay. Hurricane again. I fear if we live, whatever Milotic's gonna do, we have to X special and Hurricane again. If he uses any sort of real power move, we're done. And then I'll buy another X speed if we make it through this battle. Okay, you Aqua Ring turn 1. Cool. All right, so yeah, we need to buy 1 X speed. Just in case we need that later on. We have 4 more battles to get through. Yeah, we're definitely not going under 5. Now that I realize that, like, just purely animation stuff alone is probably going to make that take longer. Which is okay. I'm fine with that, but under 5 would have been a good mark to hit. But it also gives us somewhere to, you know, aim for. Okay, it says press A to get teleported near the stadium. Go into the stadium immediately. Talk to the receptionist. X special, X special, X speed, X special attack. Oh, accuracy guards back. Okay. I'm gonna buy that X speed now. Okay, just spam A. Because we just need more X speeds. Do we enter random drawn memory moment here? I thought they make it seem like, oh, nothing bad has actually happened. Just Leon's been kidnapped, but it's actually fine. And then he goes and acts evil. All right. That's the most whack haircut. The guy in the middle, holy, that's a wild cut. Yes, it's can I buy items here? Buy that 1 X speed real quick. Make up for what we lost. Do you not sell X items? Bruh. Don't do this to me. Well, it is looking like we don't need 2 X speeds. So, gonna run it without. We'll see. You'd imagine you'd be able to buy all the items everywhere, but X special, Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain. Energy Ball, Hurricane. We're literally just choice specs for all of these, so it's just when I use my X items that matters. Gonna save real quick. right, bead randomly shows up. And then we 2x specials. So much dialogue, bro. All right, well, we have to fight Bede. Okay. But I didn't know that the X items raised 2 stages. I thought it was just 1 for some reason. X special Giga Drain. And we X special Giga Drain again. Giga Drain 2 more times. I have to remember where I bought those X speeds so I can get another one. I'm trying to think back. Where did we buy the 3X speeds? I've been Stow-on side? If anyone knows exactly where you can buy X speeds in this game, feel free to make that knowledge known. Because I do not remember, but I can also just look back at it. It's not a huge... Or I could look ahead and see if I actually need the 3rd X speed. I wonder how closely calculated this is. Because the X speeds were kind of just a precaution for that battle. But I think I used 1 too many. Alright, well, luckily we just one-shot Giga Drain. Hattering. Yeah, certainly over 5 hours. I think under 5:30 for sure, but... Alright, B doesn't really care that he lost. That's wow. Redemption arc. Took his win with grace. Alright, now Nessa 2. Right back out there. X special, X speed, energy ball, the way to victory. Bede's hair looks like a new transformation of a certain anime character. I kind of forgot that his hair was switched up like that, but you know what, Bede's funny because like he's supposed to be the annoying one, and then it's like, oh, redemption. And then Hop's supposed to be like the one you feel for, and he has this good arc, but honestly, I kind of like Bede more than Hop. I'll say it. If you know, you know. I don't watch a ton of anime, so I'm in the out crowd on this one, but hopefully there's someone out there that got the reference. I feel really bad that I'm like, Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. All I can think of is Dragon Ball Z, but if I say that and I'm wrong, it could be an absolutely heinous take. It's okay. Don't want to watch it in case you're... don't want to spoil in case you're watching. I appreciate that. The lack of spoilers is always good. Because every once in a while, you never know when you're going to want to go back and watch something. Like, Breaking Bad, I somehow avoided spoilers for the entire time. And I was so happy I had done it when I finally went back and watched the show. Like, oh, the fact that this isn't ruined for me is honestly kind of hype. So yeah, I really try my best to avoid all sorts of leaks and spoilers for movies, games, whatever it be. World events. Just gonna put the controller down and just press the A button like this. It's prime A button spamming position, as I've learned via Mario Party. Also, I'm just realizing now with Nessa's shoes that have the little floaty things on them, wouldn't those be a hazard? Because if she was submerged in water, she'd float by her feet, putting her head directly underwater the entire time. Just the thought I'm now having, but that seems bad as someone whose head needs to be above the water to breathe. So, yeah. All right. Alistair 2. Guard spec, X accuracy, X special 2, hurricane. This seems like it's a little bit more involved, so I'm going to save before this one. I kind of chanced it with not saving before Nessa, but I figured our grass type would do okay in that battle, so... I just see looking up a little bit ahead in this guide. Have fun if you get Fire Blast burned smiley face. That's for the next battle, but... we just have that to look forward to, I guess. Seems cool. Seems like it could be a good time, according to whoever created this guide. But we use Dusk Noir as all-time setup. With the rarely ever used guard spec. You don't see that one every day. Bro, just powered on in the middle of that sentence, but okay. Okay. Guard spec. Prevent stat reduction. X accuracy. X special 2. I was gonna say that was a lot of damage, but that was a crit, so we're fine. 1. 2. Alright, we live all that, and I think we basically just... Yep, we just spam Hurricane. Okay, well, put the controller back on the desk. But we'll just keep tapping the A button, and then we need a X special. Of protect, that's okay. Save ourselves or lose ourselves 15 seconds there. Big loss. Cursula. And we have Raihan 2, which is just X special one time plus Moonblast until eternity. And we get Dynamax. Swallow everything in darkness? Jesus. Alright, bro. It's not that deep. Swap Arcanine back to front of party after Raihan. Go through cutscenes. Great descriptors. Great descriptors. That's fine. We're still chilling. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. Alright. One final gym leader battle to go. We got Raihan. And then we got a little bit of story stuff. And then we're good. It's all right. On we go. We'll save before this one again just because it has a have fun with a smiley face. That makes me think that if one thing goes wrong, we are absolutely boned, but keep going. All right, 1x special attack and Moonblast, and just hope that Torkoal doesn't use Yawn. That seems to be the move. See how well that serves us. See how well we get through this. Like special attack. Used Yawn, so turn after this one. Be full restore, then Moonblast. Turtonator usually sets Shell Trap here. Have fun if you get Fire Blast burned. This will be interesting. No, that's not what I want to do. Tried to run from the battle. Do that. I guess I really should have just used my energy powder. It's kind of a waste. Okay, sets the trap. We're chilling, I think. Oh yeah, we're chilling. All right, well that was... Turtonator sets trap, tries to run. Yeah, like, oh, can I just leave this trap? Is that an option? Is that an option? I can just like head on out? No one's looking? Yeah, if it has a spiky trap looking at you and you're gonna have to face something out of an Indiana Jones movie, only makes sense that running is a pretty natural reaction instead of getting spiked to death in front of 100,000 people. Seems like a fair, very reasonable thing to do. All right. We got Duraludon left, which goes down to a single Moonblast still. My partner will send everyone in the stadium flying. That seems like a threat. Okay, snapping the pic for the gram is kind of crazy, but other than that, I'm going to go back to the first part where you said you're going to make everyone in the stadium go flying, which seems to me like a bad thing, but... Oh, what a surprise. Whimsicott outspeeds your tower of a Pokemon. Alright, well, that's most of that done. Swap Arcanine, go through cutscenes. I'm also watching a GIF of someone getting through the entire like woods area that we need to go into, the Slumbering Weald, and not biking into a single encounter, and it's very impressive watching this. All right, big moment's finally here. It sure is. Rillaboom looks like he could pick up Hop and throw him 100 yards if he wanted to. All right. Off we go. I sure hope we can just win this battle and we can get sub 5 hours, right, chat? Right? We just win this and get sub 5 hours? Isn't that true for most Pokemon, though? Yeah. Yeah, if you, like, got hit by the tail of a whale lord, been an honor knowing you. Yeah, or like a Mega Swampert. I think it might be able to punch you into 2 pieces. All right. And then we get Chairman Rose's Joker moment. I love how it just has a half-second loading screen and then it's just teleports out. It's kind of sick though. Saves a lot of time. All right. Being a trainer is dangerous. It really is. They like don't mention that at all, but all right, swap Arcanine back to the front of the party. I'm really glad that just hitting A the entire time happens to be the right answer. That works out very conveniently for me. All right. Also, our mom wasn't even there? Are you joking? That's crazy. Our mom was just content sitting at home as we, you know, about to become the champion. Totally cool. 3 max revives. Off we go. We just need to swap Arcanine to the front of the party. She waves us off into the most danger we've been in the entire game. Cool. All right. Now I have to somehow get through this without a single encounter. It's crazy. Okay. GIF below for reference. That's, yeah, we'll do what we can here. Every bit of gaming skill and reaction time that I have left in my body. I go right or left here? Left here, it looks like. Then right. Sorry, I'm trying to watch the GIF of how to do this. Left, right, right, left, left. So from here we go right, left, left. Left, left again. Just up here to hop. All right, cool. After picking up the sword, talk to Hop to be teleported to Hammerlock. Or I guess the shield in that case. Into the stadium, down the elevator. Alright. I shouldn't be concerned by them, you know, your dog delusions that you're having. Alright, well, Is dog an instrument? Yes. And they kind of crushed it. I won't even lie. This is one of the best tracks in the game. One of my personal favorites. Yeah, who knew pitching up and down dog howl would go so well musically? Alright, well, let's grab the shield. Come on, let's... Yep. Great. Glove that pan down. Looks cool. Great. Can I grab rusty old shield now, please? Old rusty shield. Somehow an incredibly important plot point of this game. Okay, so we just need to keep talking to Hop to get teleported. Rip whoever had to get the flying taxi into there to pick them up. That sucks. Let's go in, go to the right. Oleana cutscene. Press B during Rose cutscene to pick second option. Don't worry if you don't remember. It's kind of fine. Great. You think they sell X speeds here, chat? I'm gonna check real fast. Just because I do need one, just in case. Okay, perfect. Nice. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. In we go. Cool. All right, elevator. Oleana, dialogue. See, now she's defending him, but now she's like, oh, you gotta help because he's gonna blow himself up. We need to spam B when we get to him. What? Oh. Okay, forgive me for not knowing he's there when he doesn't spawn in. Granted, I should just know that from the plot of the game, but... Alright, well, apparently that gives us a shorter dialogue line, so we can... Flamethrower, X special, flamethrower, burn up. Easy enough. Some menacing-ass music, I won't lie. But then his team sucks, which is really funny. After all that, his team's really bad. Okay, X special, and then we're basically in the clear here. A level 65 Whimsicott that's carried us to victory thus far. Chill. All right. Damn. We're fine. Because I think we outspeed everything else. Flamethrower, burn up. Alright. The vocals on this going crazy. All right, burn up. Look ahead a little bit here. Okay. Special X speed. Okay, we do use that X speed again. But we use only Eternatus for the final thing. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I kind of thought Whimsicott would continue carrying us to victory, but I guess not. Cool. Before Eternatus, put Candy Floss in front, put Score Bunny and Route 1 Catch in the party. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it looks just bossed up like that. I thought I was like, oh, good job. Doesn't matter, actually. He kind of pulls the Lysander route. Where he's like, hey, I know that you worked really hard to do that thing you just did. It doesn't. We're totally good. We are totally good. Everything's fine. Here? Danger? Nah. Nah. Swap box. Oh, shit. I don't think it matters, but... Ah, shit again. Let's just do it a third time for fun. I'm blowing it, chat. I'm blowing it. All right. He's probably fine, right? Probably all good. So supposed to talk to him again? Was I just supposed to hit A on him again? Is that really all I was supposed to do? Well, if you want wasted time, there you go. Do I have to fight him again? Oh, please, for the love of God, tell me I don't. Oh, head up via the lift. Ah, I forgot that vital piece of instruction while hitting A 400 times. All right, save. And here we are. And he's like, don't worry, boys. I've got it. Don't even sweat. Dude, seeing this thing was such a shock the first time playing this game. Because you're like, oh, sick, the dog. But then, no, there's just this thing. All right, well, perfect. Safe to say that didn't work. And we now need to... Oh, wait, hold on. Nice. Did Charizard realize what's about to happen? And Leon explodes and dies. Well, Moonblast 2 to 3x, revive Candy Floss using Arcanine if you faint, and then keep going. Simple enough. Simple enough. Pressure, okay. Oh, nice. Let's go. Eternatus model looks so unfinished. There kind of is that just like weird gaping hole in the middle. It's like kind of like spindly on the end, which is weird, but... Hey, what's up, Radarn? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And just when you think it's dead, it turns into Silicobra Dynamax version. Becomes slightly more of a problem. How many times do we have to knock this thing out? So Leon got it once. It's now becoming a mass of scrap metal from the top of this tower. has a... Dude, this is straight out of Stranger Things. This is a Stranger Things enemy. This is a Stranger Things creature. Moonblast 3x. Guard spec Moonblast. Alright, well. It's like visions of the past. Some Gen 5 shit. Catch it and name it the thing. I think I have nicknames turned off, unfortunately, so I can't name it that. The Demogorgon. Alright, well, there's two, and I forgot we found the sword and shield in the slumbering weald. For some reason, we need to wait until we move again for Hop to actually use them, but... Alright. Cutscene that it might skip. No, okay. Not a movie, apparently, according to the game. I don't get why they're rocks, but... Cool. And then they just fly? They can just fly. That's... I think that's never really talked about, but... Take it. We'll take the help we can get. Alright, equipped with the best rusty material. Hopefully you're up to date on your tetanus vaccines. There we go. Alright, and we just use a guard spec and Moonblast spam. So they're going to unlock their ultimate forms. Oh, and the dog's chewing on it too. That's slightly concerning. All right. Hard spec Moonblast. If Candy Floss faints, revive it and spam Leer. Interesting. Well, that's the strat, but... Intrepid Sword, Dauntless Shield, great. Pressure, great. Let's guard spec it up for the boys. And then... Moonblast spam. I love how he just knows the names of the dogs. Dog gets tetanus in game. This is so sad, chat. Can we please get 4 likes? Ooh. We're chilling though? We're fine. We're completely fine. We're chill. Okay, we actually have the, the legendary doing some work for us here. Nullify stat changes probably. That was my concern. We live though? When your custom character appears on a cutscene. Knock it out, so that's good. I don't know why it matters if we revive Candy Floss or not, but... Alright, we catch it. All those legendaries and then a Whimsicott. Hey, Whimsicott is a legendary. After I've seen its performance in this run, it might qualify as at least pseudo-legendary status. That thing is insane. It is so good. Alright, somehow that fits in a Pokeball. Very unclear how that matter cannot be created nor destroyed. Apparently that principle doesn't apply in this dimension. Whimsicott, honestly though. It's so good. Alright, well. One last battle, chat. We're on page 29 of 29 on this guide. Looks like under 530 is definitely doable. Be interested to see where this lands us. And the darkest day is solved and everyone lives. And the dogs, I'm pretty sure, fly away. That's... the way the models look at that is just so crazy. But all is good in the world again. Nice. And now we have to do a couple of things. So we have to check Eternatus's speed. But that influences one move we make, I guess. 3 days later, are you joking? All right, well. Go outside and then open your menu. Gotta walk through here all casual like, you know. Nothing's changed. Dog didn't stick the landing. 356 meters. It has the Fortnite sound when you go down. Hold on. All right, wait, can I hold on. All right, this, I need to actually go back to this. Give the wise glasses that were on Arcanine to Eternatus. Forgot to do that. All right, that, you with that, cool. Now, box, everything but Eternatus. Uh, 186, no, 183 speed. That's not great, but apparently that's good enough. Can I fly there? Cool. All right. We're good. I'm still getting over the dog didn't stick the landing. Talk to receptionist, save before Leon if beginner. Yes, I am that, so. Alright, I can hit right button for that. Okay. So we literally need 2 setup items and then we just use we use flamethrower and then Dynamax Cannon and flamethrower. That's it. Time is when the screen fades to black after beating Leon. All right, yeah, certainly under 530 if we don't lose. We'll do it. So. All right, let's get on with it. It's nice to see Leon not as a cereal box. I forgot about that. Him in Minecraft Steve form. Those were such good animations, but that was so funny. All right, X special, X speed. Couple leftover X specials. X speed. Let's change stance. Perfect. And flamethrower should cause a lot of havoc here. Oh, it went back into defense. Damn. Well, that's not good. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter then. All right, well, it's just flamethrower, Dynamax Cannon, flamethrower, Dynamax Cannon, Dynamax Cannon, Dynamax Cannon. All right, easy enough. Pretty straightforward. to be kind of careful because I have to remember what's in what slot. All right, and after this next flamethrower, it is checkout time mentally. It's just hit A button lots of times. Why the hell does he have a Mr. Rhyme on his team? That's also so strange. All right. 3 Dynamax cannons stand between us and the end, chat. I'm like just over 520. We'll see where that puts us. Granted, had I not looked up the Fortnite dying sound effect, probably could have saved a little bit of time, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? Oh, it's Sobble from the beginning. It's not sad anymore. All right, well, let's see what Charizard can really do. I'm guessing the answer is lose in one shot, according to this Google Doc. So, big Charizard, but doesn't matter. In fact, I think Dynamax Cannon actually does more now, so kind of works in our favor. Yep. All right. Well, chat, that's certainly the fastest I've ever beat Pokemon Shield. Nowhere near the world record still, I don't think, but we've done it. Of course, we have our legendary Pokemon that no one's ever seen before, so. Screen fades back. Oh, wait, was that? All right. 5 hours, 20 minutes, 37 seconds. Where does that put us, chat? I just started looking up Fortnite again. Nice. Shield Speedrun. Yeah, the top time for... I mean, Sword is 4 hours, 6 minutes. Shield, the top time is 4 hours, 8 minutes. Oh, wow, we are... A time of 5 hours, 20 minutes, in 37 seconds would put us at 48th in the world. How does everyone get these like 430s? Damn, did I really waste that much time? But GG's, that was so much fun, chat. That was genuinely so much fun. 48th, no, yes. 48th in the world. Granted, I did pause for like 4 hours in the middle of this so I could take care of some very big things. So it's an invalid run, to be fair. But what are you gonna do? That's a very good starting time. I'm gonna write that down so I remember it. 5 hours, 20 minutes, 37.80. Alrighty. I don't need to sit through these credits, chat. I've gamed a lot today. I've been at this desk all day between gaming and just working on other stuff. So that's that. But thank you for being here. I'll be live hopefully tomorrow early. So yeah, thanks for being here, chat. This was a long collection of streams, the two this morning and this afternoon. But I really appreciate you guys being here, taking the time. I know Shield's an old game, and I'm not much of a speed runner, but this was so much fun to do. I'll definitely come back with a bit better route optimization, remembering where items are, remembering to avoid trainers, that stuff, yeah. But I'll catch you all again soon. I'm going to let these fade out and call it a day here, but thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you later, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and catch you later. See ya.